Hello, this is cjhoyle. In this video, I'm going to give a demo of the ThruNite T2 flashlight. So last October, I made a video where I rode my bike through a very dark and spooky cemetery. Today, I'm showing the flashlight that I used to help make that video. The ThruNite T2 is a very bright portable LED flashlight with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. Included inside the box, there's a small instruction manual, a wrist strap, some spare rubber parts, a fabric holster, and a USB-C charging cable. The body of the light is made out of aluminum, and all of its features are accessed through a single button. This button also includes an indicator light to tell you the state of charge. On the opposite side of the light, there's a rubber flap covering the charging port, which uses USB Type-C. The light also has this unique metal clip attached, which is designed to clip onto things from either direction. For example, it can be clipped onto a waistband like this, or clipped onto the brim of a hat, like this. If you're just planning on carrying this flashlight in your pocket though, you also have the option of removing this clip. Let's take a look now at how to operate this light. For basic operation, if you tap the button, the light will turn on, and if you tap it again, it will turn back off. With the light turned back on again though, you can also hold the button down longer, and that will change to a different brightness mode. If you hold the button down indefinitely, the light will cycle through all three of its basic brightness modes. The first one is called low and operates at 30 lumens. The second one is called medium and operates at 366 lumens. And this final one is called high, and it operates at 1712 lumens, but to protect the light from overheating, it will automatically drop the brightness to 732 lumens after 3 minutes in this mode. Regardless of which brightness mode I choose, when I tap the button the light will turn off, and when I tap it again, it will resume the mode that I was last using. There are a few additional features included. With the flashlight turned off, if you press and hold the button down, it will enter a function called Firefly mode, where the light is only shining at 0.3 lumens. Believe it or not, there are many situations where this amount of light is completely suitable, such as reading a book. Tapping the button will turn the light back off again. However, if I go back into Firefly mode, if I press and hold the button again, it will put the light into what they call lockdown mode. This mode is intended to make the light harder to turn back on for situations such as when it's being stored. In lockdown mode, simply tapping on the button will not do anything. To bring it back out of lockdown mode, the button needs to be held down again, and then the regular operation of the light can resume. This device also includes a turbo mode, which enables the light's absolute maximum brightness. Turbo mode can be accessed from any other mode by double tapping the button. The initial brightness of this mode is 3757 lumens, but similar to high mode, that brightness automatically gets dropped to 725 lumens after 2 minutes to protect the light from overheating. If you triple tap on the button, there's also a strobe light feature which operates at 1450 lumens. With help from the manual, I've put together this table summarizing the different modes, including the estimated runtime on a single charge of the battery. Speaking of the battery, if you unscrew the end of the flashlight, the battery can be removed. The light uses a 21700 lithium-ion battery. This battery has ThruNite branding on it, but 21700 is a standard battery size which can be purchased from many sources. If you're going on a long trip without many opportunities to recharge, bringing spare batteries is a great option. So now that we know what it can do and how to control it, let's give this light some real-world testing. Alright, so I'm out for a walk in the woods, and I'm using the flashlight right now configured in the medium brightness mode to help light my way. And you can see that on the ground here we've got a bunch of snow that fell earlier today, and that definitely will impact this test in a way because snow does reflect light a lot more than when there's no snow there. But also keep in mind that the camera is not as good at seeing in the dark as the human eye is, so I figured that those two factors should somewhat cancel each other out, because if I turn the flashlight off, you can't really see anything, where I can still clearly see that fence that's next to me. So like I said, I'm demonstrating this right now in the medium brightness mode, but I'll just demonstrate what the other ones look like for comparison. So this is the low mode, and I won't even bother showing you the firefly mode because it really has no impact. You won't be able to see really anything with that mode. It's not really designed for this sort of thing, obviously. And again, there's the medium. And I'll go one more to the high now. So that's what the high looks like, which really lights things up. And also demonstrate the turbo mode, which is even brighter, as you can see. And I also brought another flashlight along with me, which I can sort of give you a comparison. This other flashlight is not nearly as bright. It's only 950 lumens. I'll just turn that one on. You can sort of see it there in the middle. And I'll turn off the one I was just using, and you can sort of see the difference. In addition to it not being as bright, it also has a much more narrow focal angle. So, it doesn't light things up nearly as much from side to side. It's really more focused in sort of one spot. Another difference is that this flashlight uses a colder, sort of a bluish sort of white color, whereas the ThruNite one, they sell this flashlight in a colder temperature, but I chose the warmer color because I wanted to be able to use this light for filming videos, and in my opinion, a warmer white temperature looks a lot better on video. As I mentioned earlier, I also did some testing of this light while I was riding my bike last fall. I was using the light in turbo mode, and in this clip you can see the feature I mentioned earlier where it automatically lowers the brightness to protect it from overheating. To hold the light steady while riding, I made this custom wooden bracket for my linear limo recumbent bike that positions the light directly above the camera. Anyway, if you'd like to learn more about this light, check out the links in the description below. Thank you to ThruNite for sending me this product to test out, and thanks for watching.